Good morning folks, how's it all going? This is VF Armich, welcome to the channel. Today we're going for a little spin out towards Home Firth and Home Moss. This is the first time I've had my video camera, which is a DJI Osmo Action, actually fastened to the helmet. It's normally sat on the front of the bike in a cradle. Got internal microphone in the helmet, so I'm not sure what it's going to sound like, whether it's going to be tinny and it's going to resonate. And I'm also wearing earplugs, so I apologise if I'm shouting into the microphone. I've got 3 cameras set up on this bike. I've got the DJI Osmo Action on the helmet. I've got Apeman A100 trusty mounted down there on the handlebars, and I've got a drift ghost mounted just above the rear light. I'm quite new to this. The editing might take a bit of time to get used to, but I'll give it a best shot, see what I can come up with. Before I set off, I was wondering, should I put my thermals on? Well, it's 9 degrees and getting warmer, so it's borderline at the moment. I'm sure it'll get better. I've got my heated grips on at the moment. Now, some people with Crosstourers say their grips are very good, and others don't rate them so highly. I think mine is superb, to be fair, often too hot. Yesterday I did spend a little bit of time with a new accessory for the bike, which are the grip puppies. Often when you read reviews on the grip puppies, you either get a 5-star review or you get a 1-star review because you can't get them on the bike. Now in total I had to remove the aftermarket power bronze hand guards and basically a bit of diluted washing up liquid sprayed onto the grips and a little bit dripped inside the grips, pushed straight on. I'd say the job was completed within 3 or 4 minutes, and that's including taking the hand guards off as well. So with regards to installation time, not a problem, absolute piece of piss. The reason I put them on is I felt the Honda grips were always felt a little bit narrow compared to the Suzuki ones my V-Strom had on. My hands do sometimes cramp up because you're gripping a bit tighter than what you're used to. These increase the diameter of the grips. They're also a bit spongy. Might help vibe slightly. Don't get that many vibes through the handlebars on these, but won't do any harm. See how we go on today with them. I can certainly feel the heated grips through the grip puppies, so they don't seem to be detrimental. Now I have just opened my visor a little bit, just to let a bit of air through. I do normally ride with the visor open, to be fair with you, because my normal helmet is Shoei Neotech. Just close the visor back actually. Yeah, normally I ride with a Shoei Neotech helmet, superb helmet to be fair, but trying to fit a camera to a flip helmet is not always easy. I didn't want it stuck out the side, I'd rather have it on the front like most of the vloggers seem to do. So I'm actually utilising my older helmet, which is a Shoei Quest, fastened quite nicely to the front of this. Not worn it for about 2.5 years, so nice to have the lid back on. The reason I'm riding through to Home Moss is there's a Nice little place I know just to pull over and have a look around the bike. Today my intention is just to show you around the bike with regard to the aftermarket accessories that I've fitted to my Honda Crosstourer. The other reason is Home Firth has some quite nice roads leading up to Home Moss. It's often used for the Tour of Britain, etc. bike races. It's a bit of a bitch of a hill to cycle up. I have done it myself in my teens on my mountain bike. Obviously, when you're younger and you see a hill like that, it's you're quite pleased to get to the top and say, I've got to the top without stopping. And then you see the lunatics on the road bikes going up, pedalling like hell, going up there at Christ knows what speed, legs pumping away like pistons, thinking you must be part man, part machine, because the only way I can get up there at that speed is to have an engine. Now I do think I have got this bike just about right for me now. I've fitted quite a number of accessories which we will go through in a minute or two. The only one I am considering is adjusting the foot pegs. I'm 6'4". I did put bar risers on to try and help with the handlebars, but I'd still feel the pegs are a little bit high. Could do with being, even if it's just 20mm an inch lower or forward, it'd do the job. So I think we'll be investing in some aftermarket adjustable foot pegs. I don't believe you have to do much with the pedals. Now I'm quite lucky in the fact that this is a DCT model, so there's no gear selector on the left hand side. All I've got to contend with is a brake pedal on the right hand side. And again, there's a little adjustable barrel I believe you can use just to alter the throw of the brake pedal. I'm hoping that'll do the job, because the rest of it looks quite substantial and doesn't look like it allows for much more adjustment other than the little barrel. So we'll see how it goes. If anyone out there has put different pegs on there and has had to adjust the brake lever, give us a shout and let us know what you had to do. Also, first time on the bike is the travel camera, the Apeman A100. I did use that on a previous ride out, but because it was the cheapest of my armoury of cameras, I decided to put the shittest memory card in there. It's always been good enough for my Ghost, but for some reason, probably due to the fact I was trying to record at 4K, that the card shut itself basically, and sometimes recorded for a second or two, then just it was stuttering. A bit like Norman Collier, the video footage coming off it was unusable. So hopefully today I have got a faster, more modern card in there. I'm hoping it'll do the job. You might be asking why I've got an 8-man camera on my handlebars. Basically I've paid 50 quid for it. I was owning and ahhing with regard to getting one off Amazon, normally about 80-90 quid, and they actually get decent reviews, albeit I think the reviews are biased a little bit, because you get a little piece of paper with a camera saying if you want to review your camera and you leave a 5-star review, we'll give you some freebies. I think a lot of people just give it a 5-star review. when maybe it might deserve it, it might not deserve it, I'm not sure. We'll see after today's outing. I didn't buy it off Amazon, I got it on eBay on an auction and I paid 50 quid including delivery. Now for a supposed action cam that will record 4K, I think it does 4K 60 as well, I'm not sure, it certainly does 4K 30. For an action cam that supposedly does 4K video, it's got some form of anti-shake on it. We'll wait and see whether that works. 50 quid's worth of punt. Can't go on for 50 notes, can you? Really, it's only a couple of crates of beer. As mentioned earlier, this is the first time I've had the helmet camera in use. I'm not sure what the field of view or the vision is going to be like. I've not stopped at any point to adjust it or even to check it. There's not much more adjustment with regard to pointing it backwards or a little bit more up. Because the bracket gets in the way, and it is an aftermarket bracket. I've gone for an aluminium bracket. It's got more of a it's a bit like a ram mount. It utilises ball and clamp on the knuckle part of it, so rather than having the GoPro style 90-degree arms that you can't really do a lot with, this one's utilising a ball and cup, an adjustable ball and cup, which does allow the mount to be off centre on the helmet. By the time all the arms are in place, the actual lens of the camera is firing bang out the middle of the helmet, just in the chin area, which is quite good because I can't see it at all. Looking through the visor, cannot see the camera, can't even tell it's there. Up in front is transmitter tower, Home Moss. I think it's a radio tower nowadays, I'm not sure what they use it for. Looks like the guy in front's chosen to go through red. I couldn't see the lights because it was behind him, but they have now changed to green. Bit of steam there on the Apeman Action cam just inside the case. I believe they all do it. You can get some desiccant strips, I believe, to put inside them that helps. I used to have a GoPro Hero 2, I think it was. Looks very similar to this. That used to steam up like buggery, to be fair. It was alright. It was the days when you fasten them. Right guys, it is when you fastened them either to the side or the top of your arm. It looked like a Teletubby. Since vlogging's become more popular, I think it's acceptable now they've got a little bit smaller to mount them on the front. This is a lovely road, is this? It's very popular with the cyclists, is this. Lovely scenery around here. Today's a bit overcast. Says it's going to be dry from now on. I wanted to come out this time due to the area I'm going to park up's a little bit exposed, and last time I came up here the wind spoiled things a little bit with regard to the sound on my microphone. I was testing out an external Rode microphone with my Osmo Action.